Okay, we are here. We got hamstrings today. Pretty freaking excited about that. But what I'm more excited about is what's in this box. And no, it is not Uggs. So we raided my dad's home gym last night. Found a couple old health and fitness mags in there. Got some Arnold. We got... I picked each one of these up for a reason. I believe this one has Ronnie in it somewhere. And then we've got, obviously, the Quadmaster Jay Cutler right here. Well, that's a flex, too. That is sick. That is sick. We got a flex magazine. That's huge. We may find a lot of good stuff in here. But anyway, yeah. So I've got an idea for this. I'm going to be cutting out some of those, maybe. If they're like really good magazines, I'm not gonna like tarnish them by cutting them up. But I've got like this idea for something to go on my wall, like right here. And just kind of it being old vintage photographs of the bodybuilders that I like. Unfortunately, I couldn't find any of like really old ones, like 90s, because you know, my dad was like a teenager in the 90s, so he wasn't really into the bodybuilding scene yet. But yeah, that's kind of something that's been on my mind lately. I'm pretty excited about that. Not as excited about this workout today, though. We've got hamstrings. It's going to be the same workouts as always. You've seen it before. You know, what's the expression? It's rinse and repeat, I think. There might be one more part of it, but I can't think of it off the top of my head. But it's the same thing. The only thing that changes is the poundage on the movement. I've got my pre-workout right here. We're about to drink that, but I wanted to actually, you know, set up my talk before. We're just going to plan on not having a talk afterwards. Whenever we pose is probably going to be the talk. Because every time I say that I'm going to talk when I get home, I never do. But anyway, hamstrings today, obviously. Let's see. Sorry, I keep repeating that, but I'm kind of going through a mental checklist. What else is new? Up my carbohydrates again today, or it was actually yesterday, but today was the first day that is... No. I did start yesterday, but today is the first training day that I've got that. So we added 340 grams of jasmine rice to breakfast, and let me tell you, I've been shitting like a goose. We went up from like 3 to 4 times going a day to like, we've already hit like 5, and it is 5 p.m. So yeah, but I mean, half the day was spent kind of sleeping. I don't have any work today or anything, so it was kind of just relax and get ready to have a really, really good hamstring day. So for me, that just means wake up early, eat the first meal, get that digestion, go back to sleep. Wake up, eat the second meal. And I think I stayed up after that, but there was a good bit of napping done today, I'll say that. But I like to enjoy that on the days that I can to have the most out of each workout. But I kind of wanted to talk about these magazines a little bit. I'm pretty excited. I'm really excited about this Flex magazine. I am actually going to have to look through here very, very well because this is actually insane. I didn't know that my dad owned a Flex magazine. This is from August 2005. So, yeah, this ought to be good. I'm going to move my microphone. I just kind of like hit it with my neck. Oh, that's a little bit better. But yeah, no, this is amazing. This is absolutely insane. Still in good condition too. This thing is as old as I am. It is only about, let's see, it's 5 months younger than me, this magazine. We are the same age, and it's still in mint condition. I mean, no tears, nothing. I mean, it's good. But I wanted to see if there was anything cool in here. It looks like we've got something marked supplements. So Looks like Dad was looking at the supplements pretty good. Watched a little bit of Blood and Guts this morning. Got halfway through. This is awesome, man. That is freaking awesome. But yeah, I'm gonna put this down so I'm not distracted. But got about halfway through Blood and Guts. We got to his. I had just finished his hamstring or his leg day. I'm not sure I don't remember exactly because I was also eating and doom scrolling, so it was a whole thing. But I have really been watching Dorian Motivation here lately. And let me tell you, if you are ever like in a place where you don't know how you're gonna make it through your workout, you know, you're feeling like shit, you just kind of want to go home, go to YouTube and look up Dorian Yates motivation videos. And if that doesn't get you through your workout, that doesn't get you like hyped the fuck up, nah, I don't think anything's going to. You may need to hang up the oversized shirts and the Converses after that because, dude, I don't know. If that doesn't get you motivated, man, I don't know what will. But yeah, that was actually another reason that I hadn't been wanting to record, because I was just like, well, I can't record and listen to YouTube at the same time. It's not going to let me. But I found a Spotify like account that was dedicated to basically the exact same audios, because I don't watch the video, obviously. It's like I turn it on and then set it down in my bag and then have to freaking listen to the YouTube ads. So this is actually even better. But those will definitely be in rotation today when we are working out. But yeah, I know we've got seated leg curls, I believe, RDLs, standing curls, which we're going to do lying, but we're going to do single leg. I didn't really know which gym I wanted to go to today, but I think I decided I want to go to the gym on campus, but it doesn't have a standing leg curl. So the next best thing is going to have to be the lying, and we'll do single leg. And then besides that, I know we either have adductors or abductors. I'm going to go with adductors because, you know, I would say your adductors are more part of your posterior chain than abductors are. But yeah, I am pretty excited today. Oh, and then obviously we are also going to have triceps at the very end, which is always a good one. And then abs and cardio, like always. Again, if you've been skipping your abs and your cardio, man, you need to do better. You don't need to be skipping out on those. You're not going to be great if you don't do the little stuff. Sometimes the things that make the difference between first and second place are the little things like cardio and abs. You think it's small whenever it's that one or two sets that you skip, but those one or two things that you skip every day, they add up in the end, and it can be the difference between you winning and losing. But yeah, that's about all I've got for now. I'm gonna finish this up and I'll see you in the freaking gym.
Bodybuilding was so individual for me. I had to study the nutrition. I had to do the training. I had to find out how it worked with my body. There were no teammates. There were no family. There was nobody to let me down. It was just all down to me, win or lose. And that was the appeal about bodybuilding for me. I was almost psychologically just perfectly built for it, perhaps, you know. It was a very macho place. People were scared to come down there because you got to go down this narrow stairs, like going down and descending into hell or something, and you just hear these noises and the weights, and a lot of people wouldn't even go there. They're like, no, well, I can't go there. It's a bit of an illusion because once you got there, it'd be all right, but it was a pretty scary place and not very friendly because I didn't give a shit about the gym making money. So the gym became and the gym had an amazing atmosphere because of all that. Like, people used to walk down there and feel like, whoa. You know, fuck, this train, man. We loved it like that. It's about work, it's about sweat, it's not nice. You know, it's not shiny, it's not cosmetic. It's work, man. You know, we're used to that stuff. Yeah, people used to comment, come down there, and I'm like, yeah, I've done that. I've fucking done that, man. I've embedded this place, like 10 years of super hardcore training, so people felt that. Blood and Guts was, I was the first one to film a real, genuine, fly-on-the-wall, hardcore, no shit training. The problem was, in those days, was to have a film camera and shit like that. I mean, you would be a proper film company. People don't have film cameras and iPhones and all that stuff. So, and they want to do it from their point of view, which is technical. They want the correct lighting, they want the correct positioning, they want take 1, take 2, take 3, and get it all perfect, you know? I was like, I don't want to do that, man. But I want to do it like this. I said, I don't want no fucking lighting. I said, I want you to come with a camera, yeah? And I'm going to train, and you're not going to talk to me. And I'm going to train exactly the way I always train. I'm going to be in the zone. I don't even want to know you're there. Don't talk to me. Don't ask me nothing. Just film as best as you can. And I want you to capture me and capture the... They want to see the action. They want to see how much weights I'm lifting. They want to see the effort that goes into it. I want the energy. I want to capture the during workout. Apart from that, angles, lights, fuck that shit, man. Just get in there and let's do it.
Let's fly!
But when I went to California and I was, you know, won my first pro show, and I was flown out to California by Joe Weider to do the photo shoots for the magazines and everything. First of all, they asked me to wear sunglasses, and they wanted to spray this water bottle on me so it looks like I'm sweaty, and take pictures and pose and hold the weights. And I'm like, this is bullshit. I don't train like this. I don't wear sunglasses. Yeah, but we want it. It's like what they want. I said, how about we do something different? How about lift that fucking 200-pound dumbbell? And you get a picture of that. It was my first front cover, that shot. 200-pound dumbbell, I'm doing a one-arm row in Gold's Gym with all the veins coming out of my neck and everything, because I am actually lifting a 200-pound dumbbell. That's what it looks like. People saw that shot and they know it's real, and they feel inspired and they get energy from that shot.
Let's see it, who's driving me? Come on! Yes! Real shit.
I got this energy that was almost like violence, you know? We all got these things in our lives, traumas, incidents, and it's like whether you're going to use it or it's going to affect you in a positive or a negative way.
Absolutely.
So I took that and I used that fuel. Probably I used a lot of anger that I had in me from my childhood and so on, I don't know, but instead of it going all over the fucking place, it was all internalized, and then it was into those sets, into those weights. So in between sets, you see me like almost, I'm like pacing up and down like an animal, like I'm, but it was controlled aggression. I didn't make a lot of noise. It was like inside like a fire, like, and I just put all that into the workout. I'm training, I'm in a bubble. I don't think anything. I'm just doing. I'm constant. I mean, I'm in the muscle. I am the muscle. I'd be totally focused before I got there, tunnel vision. I've already visualized what I'm going to do, which exercise, which order, which clothes I'm going to wear, visualize myself on the bench lifting it. Look at my training journal. Last week I did X amount for 7 reps. That's today's goal. Beat that. Get 8 reps. That's the goal. So I got a goal very firm in my mind when I'm going there, which is important. You can go in the gym and have no goal and just wander around. You're not going to get very far. What's the goals? Is it more important than the temporary discomfort or fear you might have of getting under this weight or whatever? How important is this to you?
bullshit.
When I train, it's very, very intense, heavy weights, short training sessions around 45, 50 minutes a time. So my whole training routine, it revolves around stimulating the muscle through the heavy, intense training and then letting it recuperate. I believe most people train too much volume and don't give their bodies enough time to rest. The gym I train at is my own gym. I own the gym in England. And it's basically a very small basement gym, very hardcore, mostly free weights. We don't have any cardiovascular equipment or anything like that. The paint's coming off the walls and there's no showers, the toilets don't work. But there's a great atmosphere there. It's a hard working atmosphere where people feel, you know, when they go down the gym, they're strictly there to train, they're not there to socialise. And it's a very good atmosphere to work out in. They put 100% into those workouts, both physically and mentally, and that's when you're going to progress consistently.
All right. That was a really, really good day. We've still got cardio. I'm gonna do that after this though. I don't wanna I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe doing cardio will keep the pump longer, but I like to do posing before so I'm not super fatigued. Plus this gym closes, so you know, I mean, if I have to, I can finish cardio at home. I won't have to, I have like an hour. But anyway, start taking these clothes off, I guess. Yeah, I didn't record, well, obviously, you know, you can see I didn't record doing hip thrusts or abductors. It's just not really an interesting movement to watch, in my opinion. Like, if somebody had that in their video, I would probably just skip past it. So I'm not going to record it in mine. Plus, it saves me a little bit of time having those two sets, you know, that I don't have to record. Or I guess it's not two sets, it's six sets, 5 sets. It's either 5 or 6 sets. But okay, another thing before I fully get into this. Let's take this shirt off first. Since I spit some positivity into the world yesterday, I got to get my karma back down. And dude, I got to hate a little bit. I hate working out at my campus gym for, you know, a few different reasons. But one of them is just like, dude, grown ass men that don't know how to do a push-up, dog. Like, what are we doing? I'll see if like this is in frame, but like, you know, a push-up is like here to here. This dude was doing like downward dog, like flexes, like that. And I'm just like, oh my God, bro. Oh, I don't understand how you make it to adulthood and you were an athlete in high school and you don't know how to do a push-up. And I know he was an athlete in high school because he still wears, as like a sophomore in college or something, bro is still wearing his high school football shirts. Like, dog, get real, grow up, bro. Get some fucking clothes. Like, I have to show you, like, I don't even know if I know how to like do it. I'm talking it was some like this right here. Like, what is that? What are we doing? What are we doing, bro? Don't come to the gym until like you know how to work out, like with your body weight. I don't know, maybe I'm just a hating ass son of a bitch, which I am. But damn, dude, like, oh, that just irks me. Same thing with people who don't know how to do curls. A curl is here to here. This is a front raise. This is a variation of front raise. Curl, a bicep curl. Notice how the rotation is happening in the elbow. Bicep curl. Front delt raise. Front delt raise with an extra step because you're bending your arm. This is not a bicep curl. It's that simple. But anyway, before we lose the pump, we're gonna get some posing done. Same thing as always. We're gonna start with front relaxed, go through mandatories. We'll end with a classic pose. Go to rotate to side relax. Gonna go to our back poses. Try to stay center. Oh. My whole pocket's hanging out. That's nice. I was talking to my coach yesterday. He told me to take a little bit of lean out of my my back. I don't remember if it was my back relax or back rear bicep. Either way, we're gonna take a little bit of bend out of both just to see. So if it doesn't look as good as normal, that's why. Okay, another thing. We were talking about cues yesterday, me and him. He told me to take a little bit of bend out of my knees and focus on a little bit more knee rotation to the outside. So I'm gonna try that. I'm gonna practice that really fast. You sit on the hamstrings and then stretch them out. Okay. For time's sake, I'm not gonna be a lazy bitch. I'm gonna fucking do my other side pose. No, what I'm not gonna do is record both side chests, so I'll practice that on my own. Okay, let's go through our front poses. Starting with start with front double bicep. Again, I believe this is all the same order I always go, so shouldn't be any surprise. I felt like I looked a little bit weird in the last pictures that I took, so I don't know what the deal was. I don't know. I was a little bit like far. I don't know how to explain it. If you saw them, you know. I think I was a little bit wide. I'm gonna transition straight into my side chest here. All right, I believe all that leaves is abdominals and thighs and abdominals, whatever you want to say. I fucked it up the first time. So I have not been feeling very good with this one. I don't know what it is. I don't like doing my kickstand, I guess. This also isn't the leg I usually do it on, so I'm actually not gonna do that. We're gonna keep muscle memory the same. Let's see. Oh, okay. Woo! That's about all I've got today. Gonna go hit some cardio while I edit this video. Oh, I'm gonna have a seat for now. But gonna go hit cardio, knock that out while I edit this video. I think that's what I'm gonna start doing. Maybe take a little bit longer to do it, but it saves me time on having to do this. It's not quite as excruciating. Yeah, then we're gonna go home, eat the rest of our meals for the day, and go and get a haircut tomorrow. That's what we're gonna do. Yeah, so it's gonna be a damn good rest of the day. Hope you guys have a good rest of your freaking day. Dude, learn how to do push-ups, learn how to do curls, just like learn how to work out in general before you go and embarrass yourself in public. Like, don't get me wrong, the gym is a good place for everyone to be, and you shouldn't feel embarrassed for just going. But if you don't know, ask for help. I mean, you have YouTube right at the freaking palm of your hand that you can get in as much information on any of this as you want, and you know, we've still got people that don't know how to do a fucking bicep curl. It's the most simple, an anatomical movement. It is literally just a fucking, that's enough negativity out of me. Do your fucking abs, do your cardio, be great. Achieve a goal today of something. Set a small goal and achieve it. If you don't have the freaking motivation, then have the discipline. Watch a motivational video if you have to. Motivation, you know, a lot of people say motivation's crap, But I mean, if that's what works when you're having an off day, if that's what works when you're having a shit day and you don't want to do anything, you're just like, no, I'll just take a rest day today. Fuck that, dude. Watch a motivational video. It'll hype you up, I'm telling you. But besides that, I mean, yeah, that's really about it, man. Damn good workout today. Hopefully this posing looks good whenever I put it together, and I guess we'll see. But we'll see you guys later.